Well, it's a beautiful day. It is Saturday, August 12th, I think. And we're halfway through August already. We're supposed to get some rain this afternoon, but right now it's just beautiful and there's a wonderful breeze. I apologize if the wind noise is too much, but what I have to do here today is give the boy sheep, the rams, and my dogs a new area. And we've had a lot of rain. And so I guess this week's Sunday message, the theme is rain. And I'm going to play my song Rain with some of the footage that I got in the last couple of days. And we've had a couple of successes. We had what I would consider to be a quote unquote failure. Of course, there is no failure. There's only feedback. I had somebody who was interested in one of my piglets, and getting the piglets away from their moms, I was able to do that, but then they escaped the enclosure that I set up for them. So that was a learning, and I learned why T-posts have those ridges. Metal T-posts have those ridges so that the hog panels can't shuck up or down. And what the little guys did was they just snurfled underneath and boom, lifted that thing up and they were gone because I was tying it to some trees. Like I had them all trapped in here. I had the most important ones, and they just basically lifted the gate. So, all right, back to square one. I thought I was doing so well. So that was a lesson, and at this point, I'm so busy and I'm dealing with so many things that jumping through a bunch of hoops to make a $150 sale of a piglet is not going to happen. And so I just put the piglets back with their moms, and their moms can wean them when their moms are ready. I've got to just keep moving them. I've got to set up new places for the pigs and keep moving them through the woods. And I got to think about winter now. I got to think about where I'm going to have the pigs for the winter. So there's a lot going on. But the rain has been kind to us in many ways this summer because we've had plenty of it. In fact, this whole area behind me in May was a brown, dry desert of sand and dead grass. So I'm grateful for the rain. And sometimes the rain challenges us, and sometimes we have to rise to that challenge. A story comes to my mind of a time when I was invited to hike in the Adirondack Mountains with a couple of my friends, and they were like 30 years younger than me. And I was not in good shape at that time. I wasn't walking the amount I'm walking now. In fact, I did 130 miles in July. So that was quite a milepost. But I was okay climbing up to the top of the mountain. What the heck mountain was it? It'll come to me in a minute. It wasn't Mount Marcy. It was the second tallest mountain. Begins with an A. And I would have been fine going halfway up the mountain, turning around and coming back. But we got to the top of the mountain, and it was in December. Did I mention it was in December? And when we got to the top of the mountain, there were 60-mile-an-hour winds. It was just bitter cold. And I got up there, it was like big deal, and I just headed back down. I was like, this was ridiculous. Why did I do this? This was stupid. And I spent the entire way down the mountain just cursing and grumbling and bitching and whining and moaning because I was so exhausted. But there was no choice. I had no choice. No one was going to carry me out of there. I had to walk my ass out. And my young friends, they just soon left me in the dust, and they were waiting for me in the parking lot at the base of the mountain. And it was getting dark, and I was getting madder and madder, and just, I used my anger, and I had no choice. I had to just put one foot in front of the other and keep going. And that's how I'm feeling right now this summer. And remembering that story helped me a lot. And I don't know where you are in your journey, where you are on your mountain journey. But there's a point in every journey where you've gone too far to turn around and go back. It's just as long to go back as it is to go forward. And sometimes it's actually shorter if you just go forward. So in the midst of the rain, in the midst of burnout, in the midst of stress, in the midst of anxiety, in the midst of political uncertainty and world events, one step in front of the other, one step in front of the other. Find your edges and lean into them, even if you fall down. And then the rest of the song, Rain, there's a line that says, brush yourself off and get up again. You've got work to do. Rain, rain, rain. So, folks, this week, let's brush ourselves off. We all go through this. We all have times that just kind of suck. And we need to remember it could be worse. And if we have our health, we're rich. And if we have people that love us, we are rich. If we have a roof over our heads, we're rich. If we have hot and cold running water, we're pretty lucky. All right. So try to maintain, and that's what I'm doing. This is for me as much as it is for anybody else. One step in front of the other. If you fall down, brush yourself off, get back up again. You can do this. You've got this. It's shorter to go through. The only way through, the only way out is through. There we go. The only way out is through. And it can be uncomfortable. It can be downright maddening. It can be frustrating. It can be painful. Remember, we all go through pain, but the suffering is often in our mind. And that's something I have to remind myself over and over again as I chant, why does it work out better than I can possibly imagine? And with that, folks, we're going to send out some prayers, and I got to get to work. Prayers for those who are struggling. Prayers for those who have been to the mountaintop, and now they have to go back down. There's another old saying, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. So, folks, pray for yourself. Allow opportunities to come. Allow opportunities to come. Allow yourself to notice that you're actually doing way better than you might have in the past. Now that you're older, more mature, wiser, and have some experience under your belt. And remember that it's always darkest before the dawn. The dawn does come, and we do reach the mountain bottom again after summiting. Most of us, anyway. And if you don't, well, that might be even better. We don't know. All right? So, peace, love, grooviness. My heart goes out to you, all of you. Thank you for all the comments. Please, if you like this, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, leave a comment if you have something to say, and hopefully it's positive. But you know what? If it's not, that's okay too. I can deal with snarkiness because I'm just putting one foot in front of the other. But I appreciate all the kind comments. It helps me to keep going. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Here's my song, Rain. Peace, love, and grooviness. Amen.
And lean into them, even if you fall down. Seek your ledges and climb up to them. Start right now. Rain, rain, rain. Rain, rain, rain. Rain, rain, rain. Rain, rain. Make up stories and then live them out as if they are true. Every dead end is a new way out. Dare to break through. Rain, rain, rain. yourself up and get up again. You have work to do. Love yourself until your love is true. True for you. Rain, rain, rain. Rain, rain, rain. Rain, rain, rain. Rain, rain, rain. Lean into the 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 rain. Rain, rain, rain. Rain, rain,
And the sun came out, and now it's raining again with another storm. And rain, that's the theme. That is the theme. Rain, 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 rain. And it rained, and the sun came out. Then it rained, and the sun came out. And it rained, and then the sun came out. Then it rained, and the sun came out. And then it rained, and the sun came out again. It rained, and then it rained, and the sun came out. And then it rained, and the sun came out again. It has been a week of rain. We had some sun, though, in between. So remember, and this is for me, this is for you, Mark. Remember, Mark, after every rainstorm, the sun comes out. And after every nice day or nice period of days or nice week or nice weather, it rains. And after every summer, we have fall, and after fall, we have winter, and after winter, we have spring, and after spring, we have summer, and then we have fall. And that's life. Deal with it. The lambs have just massively made an impact on this hillside. Wow. Hey, little guys. Don't touch the fence. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You're gonna need a new place to go soon. It's awesome. All right, so we have had rain almost every day now. And this is the area the pigs, the pig boys, my Berkshire baby boars, were in. And even the areas where it hadn't sprouted before that are dry have started to take off. And there are some areas that just are really wet. I don't know why they're wet. They just seem to be places that stay wet, which is not ideal as far as location. And we have some mushrooms growing in here. Look at that. I don't know what kind they are, but such is life. So I caught the boy that I need to catch, but the problem is this fence lifts. This fence here, I didn't set it up properly, and because of the shape of the tree I'm attaching it to, it lifts. So the question is, do I, and now they want their mommies. I'm not quite sure what to do now. If I leave, he's going to come out, and I haven't. It's supposed to rain at 2. If I had another day. Look at the power of that nose. Look at the power of that nose. Hi, good boy. Hey. And it'll just go right under. So I think I'm gonna let him out, and I will just. I don't want them to think they can get out here. So I'll let them out, and then we'll catch them again later. They want to go back to their mommies. So chances are I have failed miserably at this. What else is new? The animals are always outsmarting me, everythinging me. So basically that was, yeah, look, you can go in and out there. Isn't that nice? So it's not a trap. It's just a potential trap. And they do not like this food that I gave them. And they're not too keen on the milk that I put in there either. But we'll see. Alright. Doesn't that look like a bird? It is a bird. Like that. Is that a bald eagle? What is it? It's probably a vulture trying its wings. I wonder if I can get closer. So that's what I do. Like, the world is amazing, and I want to be able in the course of my day to stop and wonder at what the heck is going on. We've just had a storm come through, and the sun just dropped out of the clouds, and it's gorgeous. And I'm going to do my favorite part of my day, which is to check on my dogs and take care of them. And they are the most loving beings. And dogs have enslaved us, essentially, as have the sheep, the pigs, and the cows. We work for them. We keep them healthy. We keep them protected. We keep them transforming into all these different varieties, which gives them more and more ability to succeed and pass their genetic code forward. But the whole thing is amazing. The whole thing is amazing, and to be able to just stop and go, there's something off with that tree. The top of the tree looked wrong. I was like, there's something there. And to have the time, even though I'm really busy, to take the time to wonder, to take the time to be curious, to take the time to wonder. That is one of my biggest strengths and weaknesses, right? Let me go check my dogs. Pretty much these dogs bark when there's something to bark at. They don't make stuff up to bark at. Of course, they can always be mistaken. But we just had a crazy rainstorm. And it's time to move these guys. They have grass. Hey, big boy. That's my big boy. That's my big boy. That's my big boy. Flies are still getting his nose, but not as bad. Oh, Luna, come on, that's enough. They were very good. They sat and waited. Yes, you were very good. You were a very good boy, but now they want to cuddle and they're soaking wet. So I'm going to cuddle them. And then it rained and the sun came out. And then it rained and then the sun came out. And then it rained and then the sun came out. And then it rained and then the sun came out. And then it rained.